Hello, lovelies! I'm C, and welcome back to another episode of Naruto Shippuden. And yeah, I was mistaken. I forgot that the Nine Tails had been split up into yin and yang, and I apologize. You know, as we get older, a lot of us, old age. Old age. Um, but yeah, so okay, that makes sense, and I'm understanding that Minato is dealing with a lot on his end. But let's see how this translates back into the fight, and get straight into these episodes. Damn. Damn. What's tomorrow? I'm like, wait, what? Okay, it did a little bit of damage. Okay. Did a little bit of damage. Like against like. I mean, but you gotta hit him with a strong attack. Ooh. That is extremely high praise. But that's exactly. Okay. Making it a little bit more challenging, as if it wasn't already. That is so sad. So sad. Wow. And it's sad too because like you literally see all these people working together against you who were enemies, and you're like, there's nothing to save in this world. Screw all of you learning harmonious union at this point. Use that big brain. Damn! Oh shit. Wow. The hopeless man. Oh, Naruto. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this is what happened last time. I was about to say, like, you're you. Both of you are you. Wow. That's a low blow, and you know it. I'm assuming it's the day Naruto was born. Yep, and the day they died. That's so sad for so many people that the day they were born was also the day a parent or their parents died. Yeah, came into the world screaming his lungs out. There's always hope in the darkness. Oh, his dad's so proud. He had great parents and great surrogates. Father-son teamwork. Complete. It's so nice because without this, he never would have been able to, like, see him. Yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah, because they're connected, so I guess he can feel some of that. Will that work? If only it was that easier. Wow. I don't think I was about to say, I don't think this is the time, hun. Like just let's work together. Obviously, I feel like that worked, but goddamn that worked. Yeah, all of them need to definitely give some kind of thanks to Naruto if they survive this. Oh. Oh. Yo, that's so impressive. Wow. Because they were all connected. Damn. Yo. It's okay, man. Take a rest. Yeah, together it worked. Wow. Yeah, because Naruto's connected to him, and yeah. Yeah, and they're all connected to Naruto. Wow. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. I feel like this man has just been creating jutsus. Aww. Oh, it's so nice. Damn it. Because you have to think that growing up, he probably just thought his parents had abandoned him and they didn't care about him just because he never knew anything about them. Like, I don't even know if he was told they died or if they just left. Like, he. I mean, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. Oh, he knows you love him. Loved ones give you strength. Here we go. Sasuke's like, damn. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna have a good line to be like. Oh my god. Sasuke is so rude. I love their relationship right now, man. It's gotten so much better. Oh. 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 I mean, I obviously didn't pick up on it. Oh. They're so perfect. This is the perfect partnership. Mm-hmm. He feels very comfortable with him. Man's like, that was the plan from the jump. You don't need to tell me twice. Damn. Okay. Now this is changing the game. That's gonna change it. Because now that Sage mode has been pushed to its limit. A father's son. Rasengan. Push. Push. Eh. Damn. But it backed him up. It backed him up. All right. Oh. Damn. Like the fact that he said that. I'm sorry. That's amazing. Because I think the first Okage is actually one of the best shinobis I've seen so far. Aww. Yeah. Yep. You left him. And that's the interesting thing about both of them. Like, they both wanted to, like, push past the other. Even though for a long time Naruto was behind. So, Sasuke's always wanted to do that with Naruto, to push past him. And he's always had this idea he's better. Oh my god. Wow, this man is not playing. Oh my god, yes, the tree, the same one that Madara had back in the day that he was like living off of, right? It looks terrifying. Ugh. Just chills. Yo, if I was outside the barrier, I'd be like, please put that shit back up. Okay, this is definitely not the same tree that Madara had. Damn. What? Holy shit. No wonder they brought the barrier down. I mean, they know they want that chakra. Oh my god. Yeah, his ass better take it back. Okay. Like, no?
その時でさえ人は互いに争い続けていた。真珠はそんな争いに関わることなく、ずっと人々から神の柱、真鍮として崇められてきた。
Okay.
そしてある日、1000年に一度実るという真珠の実が宿った。それにどんな意味があったのかは分からぬが、決してその実に手をつけてはならぬというのが伝承だった。
Wow.
しかしそんな折、争いに勝つため真珠の力を得ようと、その禁断の実に手をつけ口にした人。
Why does this sound familiar? It doesn't sound familiar to anybody else?
問いをたった一人で収めたという。その姫の名は大筒木かぐや。ではそれが最初にチャクラを持った人間だった。やがてかぐやに子ができるが、その赤子は生まれながらにチャクラをその身に宿していた。だがチャクラを取られた真珠はそれを取り返そうと動き暴れ出した。
Oh.
それを止めたのがかぐやの子だった。
Oh.
大筒木羽衣。
Oh.
チャクラの教えを解き、認習を始めた忍びの僧、陸道仙人と呼ばれた男だ。どうしてそんなことを。お前は
Very good question.
内派の石碑に記されていることだ。
Oh.
争いを止めるために禁断の実に手をつけた人がその後どうなってしまったか、説明がいるか。
Wow. That's crazy.
それを知って絶望した。
So that's what switched
そ
him.
の夢はないのだよ、柱間。
Damn.
その身に人が手をつけた時より、人は呪われ、より憎しみ合うことを決定づけられたのだ。忍びそのものがその愚かさを象徴する。
Wow.
あいっそまたこの真珠に頼った力が大現実か。お前は見えないのさ。さらにこの先が、先の夢が。
Wow. That's a lot of knowledge dropped.
ほんの少し違う。 ナルト
Damn, it's literally cutting. Oh my god. There's no point.
多すぎる。これではナルトを感知できても意味がない。四代目ナルトのところへ直接飛べるか。無理です。さっきの飛来神と
Damn. Damn, it is. Oh! He was alive the entire time! I thought he wouldn't be able to come back.
遅くなってすまん。
Yeah, it took a long ass time, bro.
猿。よし。ここから飛ぶぞ。
But now it ate up all Naruto's chakra. Oh yeah, that's gotta be terrifying to come and see. But it's like, can you be mad at the tree? Like, I get it. You know, I get where it's coming from. Obviously, I'm on the non-tree side, but I understand where this tree is coming from, because I'd be pissed too if y'all ate my fruit and then took my shit, and then, you know, I tried to come back for it. You were like, nah, put me at bay. You know what I mean? You understand me. You get it. I get the tree. I don't agree with it, but I get it.
言っていた。さらに先の夢だってのか。
Yeah, this is kind of messed up.
だがほんの少し違う。違うだと。見よ。
Oh shit, here we go.
この真珠のつぼみが開花したとき、花の中の目が天井の月に映り、無限つくよみは完全となる。それをなすのがこの俺だ。
Yeah, see, that's... Yep. Damn. Alright. Yo, the fact that B was able to get through that... Yeah, look at all those bodies. Yo. Yeah, the pain you put them through. Okay, so before we even get into all of the history that Madara threw at us in this episode, I want to go back and just mention how much I enjoyed getting those little moments between Naruto and Minato. It was just so sweet. I you know, I'm a Dragon Ball Z girl, so I love my action. I love to see it, I love to watch it, but I am very much a person who also enjoys those slow moments where characters develop and they grow and they have their connections, and knowing that, you know, this time for both Naruto and Minato is going to be their last with each other. It's nice that they both can acknowledge it and work together, but also, you know, show that love and care that they have for each other throughout. And it was nice that Minato said that, where he's like, I wish I could have more time with you, because it, without actually having to have that time, just shows how much you care. And Naruto letting him know that, like, I saw that moment with you, I understand your feelings, and, you know, you don't have to say anything, like, we're good. We're good. I completely understand your feelings and, you know, everything that happened that day. I you know, it was such a nice moment, and I just had to make a comment on it, just because I enjoyed it so much, and I too wish they had more time together. I'm gonna bawl like a baby when Minato says goodbye, because I know he has to. He can't stay, so I will bawl like a baby. But Saratobi Sensei for the save, I thought he was gone. So when his ass popped up, I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked. But he came in with the save that we needed. Um, the Divine Tree. Game changer. I was just assuming it was the same tree that Madara had. And maybe it's like, I don't think it's the same tree. I who knew that the powers of the shinobi and all of their chakra came from a fruit that a woman had that she wasn't supposed to have, and then, that trickled down to all the next generations. But I'm not even going to talk about the connection that story has. You all know it if you know it. But it does make me kind of understand where the Divine Tree was coming from, with that idea where it's like, I mean, you kind of stole from them, and then they wanted what you stole back, and then you fought them. Even though you'd stolen what you had, so I don't know. I get where the Divine Tree was coming from, but to know that that led to the Sage of the Six Paths, and then everything that we know now, that break off between the clan, like it's very interesting to know the origin of it, and the fact that so few seem to know, but that it was, I guess, maintained as knowledge through the Uchiha clan. Like, they made it, a mission to keep that information. And it's interesting that, they're the only ones that seem to have done that. But it does show the lack of knowledge throughout the years, where people really just kind of forget where things come from. And I think that's more of just a telling of the world in general, whereas, things from historical, you just start to slowly forget. And it's only few that read up and understand the history of things that will be able to tell you, like, that's actually why that's a thing. And you're like, oh. So I do like that it showed the fact that, people forgot and people remembered. And specifically, the Uchiha clan remembered. And that's why Madara kind of lost hope. It just became a cycle where no matter what you do, people will always fight. There will always be war. And all the Divine Tree's chakra did was imbue people with the power to fight even more dangerously and even more aggressively. And so it's just like, it took that fighting to the next level, and it didn't end it. It just continued it harder and, more deadlier. More deadly, not more deadlier. So I understand where it almost felt like nothing you do will stop the fighting, and it will just continue on and continue on. And for Madara, seeing that, knowing he came from such a devastating life of war where he lost so many people, I could only imagine what that would do to his mentality, where it's like he's seeing peace, but knowing deep inside that, based off everything he's seen and everything he's read, that it's just cyclical. It will just continue again. There will be something that comes up that starts another fight, and there's never really peace. And I guess it's hard to know that, but be surrounded by people who feel like they have found peace. So it must have been very difficult for him to really, beyond just being a member of the Uchiha clan, and then now being surrounded by people that don't necessarily trust him, but also having this feeling of never really being at peace, but seeing, almost probably to him, the ignorance of everybody that's peaceful. It probably was very difficult for him. So I can see why he didn't stay in the village. But yeah, I mean, I can't argue against the fact that war and fighting and violence is cyclical. It definitely is. People forget their history and then they just repeat it. And it's the sad fact that people are creatures of war a lot of the time. They're emotional, and it turns into emotions flare up, and it turns into anger or fighting and violence. And I've said this before. I see where they're coming from with trying to transform the minds of everybody to make them peaceful people. It's just the sad part of it is it's not real. They're not people, those people anymore. You're just essentially creating zombies because nobody is who they were when they're not real anymore. You're just fabricating people, and they're not real. And as much as the real world is devastatingly scary, at least it's real. At least the people's emotions and feelings and, all of that is real. And I think to take away reality leaves you in a false sense of comfort and happiness because, again, as much as you're seeing this pretend world, it's not real. That person you're talking to is not that person who you remember. It's like everything in it is fake. And it's hard for you as the person realizing you're in a falsity to truly feel happiness knowing that that love that you're getting from the person in your false world isn't real. Because you never know if that would be the case in the actual world. So and if it was, it's like, it's not the same because it can never really be the same. It's almost your memories giving you this reality. And there's no progression in that. It's just an end. So even though Rin has died, it already feels like, trying to create her again. It's not, she's died. Those memories have ended at a certain point. You don't know what she was like as an adult. You don't know how she would react to these situations as an adult because she never was. And so none of it's real. It's your fantasy for it. And it's very hard, I think, to truly find happiness in a fantasy. But maybe people can. After a few days, a week, a month, a year, I don't know. I don't think you can have true longevity of happiness in that kind of setting. But let me know your thoughts. Maybe you're like, I could do it. No lie, I can do it. Let me know. Let me know why, because I don't think I could. I as much as I hate reality, I prefer honesty. So I think I would prefer a real world, even if it was filled with shit. Just, yeah, I think that's where I would be. I was laughing at the reality of our reality. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you to everyone on Patreon for your continued support. I will see everybody in the continued episodes of Naruto Shippuden. I tried something there. It was bad. I'm sorry. I'll see you guys in the next episodes.